Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another Red Talk. Flawless, what you telling me, family?
Yes, fam. I'm blessed. Everything good first and foremost, yeah?
Yeah, blood, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. Big up the
Yeah.
chat, man. Smash up the likes on the way in. What's
Yep,
good, fam?
run up the likes. I've actually just seen a tweet saying that Ahmad and Kobe Mainoo could be back after the international break, which is a big bonus. I don't know if you just
Fairs.
seen that. Literally just seen that. So I was like,
Nah,
oh,
no,
that's
I
gonna be
know,
a
I
plus
not seen
point.
it.
Yeah, literally just before we was live, obviously, and waiting to jump on. So I was like, all right, man, that's a big bonus. You know what I'm saying? Diallo coming back into the side, obviously Kobe Mainoo preseason as well. So options, which is what the managers. I can't remember the last time I've said that about a Manchester United team, that the managers got selection headaches. You know what I'm saying, in regards to who to play and where to play and etc. So yeah, man,
Is it really a
good stuff.
headache though? Because my man knows who his players are. So is it really a headache?
I'd say it's definitely in regards to midfield, because all right, let's say it's 4-3. You got 3 midfield spots. Who's missing out? You got Casemiro, you got Amrabat, you got Bruno, you got Mount, throw Kobe Mainoo in the mix. That's 5. You got 5 players for 3 slots. Which one? Who's missing out?
Yeah, but I think Kobe's not playing if everyone's available.
True, but even outside, all right. So forget Kobe. It's still 3 players for 4 slots.
Mount plays, Bruno probably ends up getting shifted to the wing, blood. That's what
You
happens.
reckon he plays Bruno? So you reckon if Antony, because obviously you're seeing here Antony returns, do you think he drops Antony?
Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll play Bruno on the left.
You reckon this guy? He's not playing Bruno. He's not playing Bruno on the left, Joe.
Bro, I'm
He's not
being
playing
real, bro.
Rashford.
Bruno's playing. He's the captain, bro. Accept it, flawless.
That's the point that I'm making. No, where? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I don't know. Once everybody's fit and back playing, who plays where? Because to me, I agree. Antony plays. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Rashford gonna play. So that's the wings. Bruno's the captain. He's gonna play.
Bro, Rashford
Casemiro's
gets
gonna
dropped
play.
before Bruno, blood.
Yeah, I don't think he's dropping Rashford though. You think he drops?
I
I
don't
don't
I
think he drops
don't
Rashford.
either, but bro, I'm
This is a fair
saying now,
break.
yeah. Bruno plays. Mount
Definitely.
plays. If anything, Amrabat gets dropped, blood. Or
You reckon he drops Amrabat?
Bruv. He's gonna use Amrabat the way you use Sabitzer. Watch, bro.
That's such a but this comes back to the original point I'm making about selection headaches. Is I don't know. This is the first
Bro,
time in
Amrabat
a
come
strong
out the
minute I
other
don't
day
know.
saying, bruv, I'll play anywhere for the
Well,
team
yeah, I
and that.
respect
Bruv,
that.
listen,
Yeah.
bro, he's gonna be playing left back all season, cuz.
You know what? Yo, he could argue. You could argue he's our best left back. Don't get him mistaken. You know what I'm saying? That's a debate to be had.
I'm not trying to see Amrabat left back. He didn't even play left back in the game.
No,
Like he
yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
When you actually watch it, he did not play
he
left back.
inverted. But the point I'm making is, I'd rather
Bruv,
see him there than
inverted, bruv. He did an outvert, blood. You know them, bruv. He was never at left back, bruv. Like, bro, he was at left back in the warm up, and then he never went back there, blood. I'm being real. He never went back there, bro.
I hear you. I see them on the right hand side. The point that I'm making though is, all jokes aside, you could argue he is our best left back. It's debatable. You know what I'm saying?
He is, because he didn't play at left back.
I'd rather see him there than Luke Shaw. I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying?
If they're trying to do the Thomas Party thing, yeah, where he's
That's what we're
playing
trying
that
to
right,
do.
nah, don't do that, bro. I'm sorry. Like, Amrabat needs to play in the middle with Casemiro and Mason Mount, blood. That's it. Mount or Ericsson. It has to be one of those threes. Or if they want to do the Amrabat, if they want to shore it up, then they can do Kobe in there with Amrabat and thingy.
But
and
yeah, this is the point,
Casemiro.
yeah.
Cool. I don't mind. Play them three. Now, I mean, that's solid physically. And then if you want to go all out attack, yeah, because you can do that. When you've got them three in midfield, Cass will be the most advanced one, yeah. But it'll be 2-8s. You can play a 6 and 2-8. You can play 6 and 2-8s. Cass is our best attacking midfielder. He'll get us goals. And then if you want to go ultra attacking up front, then you can roll the dice and do the Martial thing with Højlund and Rashford, or you know, I mean, just roll the dice, bro. But make sure that the midfield's lock off in it, bro. And the midfield is mad important. But Amrabat, bro, I'm not trying to see this left back thing against a good team, because against a good team we'll get cooked. Just like when Arsenal play against good teams, yeah, Zinchenko can't play left back. They have to move him. Obviously, Amrabat's physically, you get me, he's different to Zinchenko. But what I'm saying is, yeah, he left that left back slot, yeah, open bare times in the game, and the only reason why we got away with it is because they didn't attack us.
Yeah, they not good, and we also played well. And on top of that, but that's the thing is with that is, in an ideal world, yes, I want to see the midfield, two of the three. It should be Casemiro, Amrabat, and whoever else. for whatever game we're playing. But what I'm saying is, I don't know what the manager's going to do. Normally, you can pinpoint it because he has his guys. Bruno's his captain, Rashford's his guy, Antony's his guy, Casemiro's his guy. But then you do have Eriksen there. You do have Kobbie Mainoo, who he did play in preseason a lot. He did play. You got Mount, who's his signing.
But that's because we didn't have Amrabat then.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a fair point. That's a valid point. But it's going to be interesting to see what he does indeed do. I just like the fact that Kobbie Mainoo's an option coming back because we bear there because he's better than McTominay. So it's like playing. That's what it is. Did you not see the stat? What was it like? Amrabat got more touches or more passes in that 90 minutes than McTominay's had all season. Something
yeah, but that's because
like
Amrabat had but that's because again, you see when we were talking about the first phase player that we needed, he goes seeking the ball. Like he wants it. That's the difference. And this is why I say, you know, when people are talking about Declan Rice, like Declan Rice ain't a real number 6, innit? And the reason how you can tell, the difference between him and someone like an Amrabat and even a Jorginho, like in his prime, bro, number 6s go looking for the ball. They go looking for it in the half space, bro. All the time. They want it, bro. Like the amount of touches that this Brer gets is because he's looking for it. Like all times, bro. He just wants the ball, bro. He's the controller. He's the guy that initiates. Like, bruv, Cass ain't that guy, bro. Cass has never been that guy. Bro, he left that to Tony Kroos to do or to Luka Modric, bro.
Because you got two of the best ever.
And then I got man trying to argue with me that Casemiro's a number 6, bro. But Cass has never played that role, bro. He's never played that role. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where they mistake the fact that he tackles with him being a 6, bro. They made the same mistake with Kante, bro. Half of them man probably thought N'Golo Kante was a 6 as well, and he wasn't.
No, he was never.
Do you know what I
He
mean?
was never a 6. He was never a sitting 6. He would go and, like you said, seek the ball in regards to taking the ball off the opposition. And obviously, Casemiro's role has changed whilst he's here because he's playing next to Kroos and Modric. Of course, you want Kroos and Modric going to pick up the ball. His game was at Real Madrid, win the ball back and pass it to those two. Like, which makes perfect sense. Whereas here, his role has changed because we do not have a Kroos and a Modric. And he is very good. I didn't realize how good he was going forward.
Yeah, but nobody did because it's idea. It's one of them ones where because Casemiro's been misprofiled his whole career.
Hey, what a way to be misprofiled, man. That success is crazy. I had no idea he had that. Like, when obviously we know now because he's played here a season and a little bit, but just his passing range and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Just him going forward, the one-time pass that he likes to hit from the inside channel, the inside right channel, etc. Whether it's a cross into the box or whether he's just passing it, he's just switching play. Quality, man. He is. Yeah.
But what Cass likes to do, Cass likes to play the ball and then he likes to follow it, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's why a lot of the time you see him making these last-ditch challenges because normally he's supposed to have someone behind him for insurance, but at United he hasn't had that.
I think he has that now with Amrabat, though, which is good. That's good. With Amrabat, definitely.
100%. Super Chat said, Rants and Flawless, assuming you are the CEO, who would you pick to replace Ten Hag? Cold Kit, big up. Bro, like, the thing is, like I said, remember, you lot will remember, because most of you lot here would have been watching me for ages, but remember when Ralph left the club, I said, yo, we're dusted. Like, Ralph leaving, I was like, bro, it don't matter who we get now, bro. You know, like that, because the losing Ralph was the issue, bro. Do you know what I mean? The lack of structure at this team in terms of recruitment and bringing in the right players was always going to be the biggest problem, innit? And we've seen it, allowing this manager to bring in players that he's going to get more wrong than he gets right, innit? So it wouldn't be about just replacing the manager, bro. Like I said, like, bro, man need a Ralph Rangnick, or someone of that ilk in, and then we need a manager as well, blood. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not just a manager, bro. It's not just a manager, fam.
Yeah, because you do need, of course, if you look at City and Pep, it's not just on Pep. The hierarchy he has and the structure around him, his fire is definitely fire. But in regards to who I would get to replace Ten Hag, I've not even thought about it. You know what I'm saying? So I've not even delved and been like, all right, what managers are doing well in Europe? Say it's the Dutch league again, the Portuguese league, etc., the Bundesliga. There's no manager I've looked at and gone, yeah, him. So I've not really thought about it because I'm not on the train of, all right, let's get rid of Ten Hag. I'm not there yet. So I'm not like, and I might not get there. It's all about, can he turn it around? Like I've said before, we started off last season terribly and he turned it around. So this season I'm looking at it and going, can you turn it? You're capable of turning it around again because I've seen you do it before. So that's how I'm looking at it. And the Palace game we just played is an example of that because that was the best we played all season. Good result, great and very good performance, but now it's build on it. So yeah, I've not even thought about it.
Yeah, fair enough. Another one, I would start Amrabat, Cass, Mount, no Bruno. Yeah, Martial, Hoyland yet to play together, but guaranteed they'll link up better than. Yeah, 100%. The Martial Hoyland link up is the real, it's the real link up, fam. I can't lie. That link up there, bro. That is the link up, bro. And I
Would
even
you
said
play in
I'd
the
play
diamond?
Hoyland. I'd play Hoyland on the right. No,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
you've
play him
said
on
this
the right.
before.
I say I
You
play
said
him
this
on the
before.
right, bro, because
It's an option.
he's got the skill to carry the ball up the field, yeah, and also we could use him the way that Liverpool use Mo Salah, bro. Like Mo Salah's not a winger, bro.
That's a valid point.
You could use Hoyland the same way, bro. Like
Right, right.
playing direct balls into the channel, yeah, for him to run onto and use his pace,
Yeah.
because he's not better back to goal than Martial. He's not. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, he's not a better link, man. No, he's not a
Exactly.
better
So
link,
it's
man.
one of them ones we could easily play Hoyland on the right hand side, bro. I don't understand why it hasn't been done yet. I always said that Hoyland and Rashford on each wing, yeah, with someone to split them, whether it's Sancho or Martial, would work. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Very
it's,
Liverpool-esque. That's
yeah,
what
well,
not
why
in terms
not?
of no, I'm
Yeah,
saying I'm agreeing with you in terms of not
yeah.
obviously skill. I'm talking profile in regards to Salah, Mane, Firmino. So yeah, why it's definitely an option. You never know with the manager. You never know. He's definitely again. This comes back to what I said initially about options. Like so, yeah, he could do that. I wouldn't mind seeing. If I did see that as a front three, I wouldn't be against it. It's just that for now, like Garnacho and Pellistri, to me, they should start the next game though. Those two after the performances they put in the game against Palace. But we'll see.
We will. Someone said Salah's a better dribbler and quicker than Rasmus,
Oh,
bruv. Who told you either of those things, blood? Who told you either of those? I can guarantee you that Hoyland's quicker than Mo Salah, one, yeah.
yeah.
And two, yeah. Like, when you're looking at dribbling, bro, how do you quantify that, bruv? Do you know what I mean? Because, nah, it's not that, bro. But Hoyland's one of the quickest players in the league,
Yeah,
factually,
I think
bruv.
they said
So,
what he ran 100 meters in like under 11 seconds or something like that. Yo, he's
something
electric.
crazy like that,
Yeah,
bro.
he's electric. But no one here is saying that nobody's ever said that Hoyland's better than Salah. What are we talking about? Like no one's ever saying that. No one's ever said that. That's not a thing.
We were just talking
That's
about
not a thing.
profiles. That's all we were
Yeah.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're talking about. But profile-wise, I think it could work, bro. Like Liverpool had Firmino in the false nine and Salah on the right. We could definitely have Martial in the middle and Hoyland on the left, on the right. Of course we can.
Hoyland on the right is definitely an option, and obviously you got Diallo coming back, can play out there. Pellistri can play out there as well. Got Rashford and Garnacho over the other side. I like that idea. You know what I'm saying? I just like that there's not just one. Like, that's good. Hopefully it works. Whatever he decides to go with.
Nah, facts. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, bruv. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Someone put in the chat that what was I gonna say? Someone put in the chat that Barcelona wanted well, obviously we know they're looking at Sancho, but now they've been linked with Antony Martial.
Which makes sense from both. Obviously, I don't know in regards to the Sancho one, I'd say makes sense. Obviously, I don't know about Barcelona in terms of their team and like who's missing from their front three. I don't know who their attackers are, but Sancho just going to La Liga makes sense. The relationship between Ten Hag and Sancho has broken down, and we can all see that from the outside looking in. And people have said, oh, we need to find a resolution. They found a resolution. Sancho's cool with what's going on. So's Ten Hag. Everybody's, it shouldn't have taken all this public mess for us to get to this scenario. But this is what, to get to this resolution, I should say, but we're here now. This is why he should have been moved on in the summer. I'm saying this is more than just, this is not just what Ten Hag said after the Arsenal game. There's much more to this. And like I've said before, I'll say it again, Sancho's response to that tells you this when he says, I've been scapegoated. He's not talking solely about that. But in typical Manchester United fashion, we can't just do things just normally. Right? Like relationship between manager and players broken down, move player on. But we just don't do that. And it has to get messy for us to now move on Sancho in January, probably for less money than we would have got in the summer. And then getting a replacement, which makes it even tougher as well. Just do solid business is really not tough. But at least they found a resolution now.
No, 100%. Wait, Dylan, this comment has confused the life out of me, bro. You know, that's the only thing about when you do live. Sometimes it's like a man answer questions and that, but I'm like, well, they put statements out about what, but I don't understand. I don't understand this. It's like you're stating the obvious here, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because of course there's number 6 registers. Yeah, Pirlo played in register. Gattuso was a destroyer. He played as a defensive midfielder. Makaleli, whatever. Like, you could argue that Patrick Vieira wasn't a 6, bruv. Like, he played in a 2-man midfield.
Yeah, he was
bruv.
box to box.
And he was box to box and he scored goals. Just like Roy Keane wasn't a 6. Roy Keane was box to box and he scored goals. Do you know what I mean? So what's the traditional six, bro? Like, no. Like, Makaleli used to tackle, win the ball, and he was good in possession. Like, Pirlo wasn't really a tackler, but he was a regista. Like, there's two types of defensive midfielders, generally. You got your Gattuso types, your Makaleli types, and then you've got your Pirlo types, your Jorginho types, your number sixes. The Vieira was a box-to-box midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying? But Makaleli could do a bit of both. Do you know what I'm saying? But either way, like, Casemiro is not a number six, bruv. Michael Carrick is more of a regista. Like, Casemiro is not six. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter which way we look at that. He's not. He's never been a six. So...
Do you class him more as an 8?
Bro, he's a box to box. He's an old school box to box midfielder. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He's definitely more of an 8 than a 6. I think he's a box to box.
I think it's more confusing, like, because we don't quantify. We're not quantify. We don't look at players as box to box because there is no longer 2-man midfielders. That's why. But yeah, when you look at it, he could play. If he wasn't, if he gets forward and he defends, he does do both. He does do both.
Yeah, but that's what a box-to-box midfielder is.
Box-to-box is,
Do you know what I'm saying? In the modern game, you call box-to-box midfielders 8s. Like, Kante is a box-to-box.
Yeah, it's
so you call him an 8.
It's just more rare, innit? It's just more rare. That's all it is in regards to box-to-box. Well, no, that's fair. Calling him box-to-box. That's
what I mean. Profile-wise, Casemiro and Keane are very similar, but Cass is a lot more technically... He's technically a lot better than Roy Keane.
Yeah, he's technically better than Keane and he's better going forward,
Yeah, he's better going forward. Roy Keane used to score goals. Young Roy Keane used to score goals, though. When Roy Keane first came to Man United, he was scoring goals, blood. He scored less as
he reverted his role. He started getting more involved in build-up play. Like
exactly, and started scoring less. Do you know what I'm saying? But Cass is just a more technical version. He's still an enforcer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's a box-to-box. He's not a 6. Man. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, sometimes you can't just put numbers on players, blood. Certain men just have certain profiles, innit? That's what it is. Like, Vieira was better defensively than attacking, but he wasn't a 6, bro. He was a box-to-box.
And you
could argue he was better going forward than Roy Keane.
Vieira, I've said it before, one of the best midfielders ever in the Premier League. Man could do it all. He could do it all. And that's me saying it as a United fan. Like, he could do it.
But this is what I mean. So to call Vieira a DM or a 6, bro. No.
Don't get mistaken.
That was the 4-4-2 era, bro.
Yeah. And I think people get it mistaken because players can do a role. If you ask Vieira to sit and be defensive, he's definitely has the attributes and is more than capable of doing it. But he did much more than that. Yeah. Keane could play. Don't get mistaken. Like, Keane could play. Like I'm saying, like, is he Pirlo on the ball? No, but
no, he's not. But Keane could play though.
His shot, like
Keane could play though.
Yeah, his shot passing was ridiculous. Like,
but that's what I mean. Man, think Declan Rice is techie and all that, bro. Yeah, and it's just like, bruv, it's basic stuff, bro. Roy Keane was doing that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, you don't last at Manchester United for that long and captain that many sides without having it. Did he have like elite mentality and was he a passion merchant? Yes, but he was an elite passion merchant and had other skills to go with it. Like, that's what it is. Yeah, Keane's quality is top quality.
Exactly. Gilberto was the 6, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. But Vieira wasn't. Vieira literally, Gilberto used to just chill, bro. Break up the play, move the ball on.
Right, just intercept, and just
screen, and just
win screen. That's the word I'm looking for. Screen,
just win the ball, bro. Like, completely different types of footballers, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, the modern game's changed, the systems have changed, the formations have changed. So because of that, loads of people are trying to overcomplicate things. Do you know what I mean? It's not that complicated. It's almost like watching a different game, which means you have to judge players on their attributes.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's because some players can do different roles. That's why players can get missed. Because we've seen the way Casemiro's playing now wasn't the way he was playing at Real Madrid, but he was still super effective and quality at Real Madrid as well.
No, 100%.
This is crazy.
I said he's a shit Carrick. It's true though, isn't it? He really is. It's like, if Michael Carrick could, listen. If Michael Carrick had no range of passing, he would be Declan Rice.
Yeah, but it's just the way that he's put that in regards to Carrick was top quality. That's what.
But don't get mistaken. Rice could drop the ball 30 yards over the top on the end of your toenail. Rice ain't doing that.
No,
like,
Rice is not. Rice is a good player.
Is a dead Carrick, bro. Like, he is. He's a dead Carrick.
He's a good player, and that's it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
that's
all
it.
it is. I think he's a good player. I think he could be
Yeah, man,
become a
just
very
talk
good
about his
player, but that's it.
interceptions, bro. Like he's an interception merchant, innit? Like so was Michael
Who
Carrick,
says?
but then Michael Carrick
He
could
goes.
pass after.
Yeah, he could pass in it. Yeah, screening.
Yeah,
That's important. He screens.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I
100%.
rate Rice for
He's
it, man.
like Arsenal's Gilberto Silva now. That's what he is. He's Gilberto.
First,
You
first.
know what I mean? He's Gilberto Silva, and them man won what? They went invincible with Gilberto, didn't they?
Was he in the Invincible team?
I
Might
think
have
he
been. Yeah, I
was.
think so.
I
Let us
think
know in
they.
the chat. There's be Arsenal fans here. Someone will know.
I think they did. So do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where like, man said Carrick ain't. Bruv, listen, Rice ain't walking into our team with Amrabat blood. Amrabat's already like chefed him up blood. What are you
He's saying
gonna
one.
talk
What?
about?
He's saying Amrabat playing left back inverted
Bruv,
already better than Rice.
Amrabat chefed him up blood in the final blood. Listen, the man can't chat to Amrabat blood. You're not walking into our midfield no more blood. You know like that. Get out of here, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gilberto. Well, there you go. So he's their Gilberto
Sorry,
now.
people. I try and forget about Arsenal successes. That's why.
Yeah, he's their Gilberto now. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Yeah, bro. He's getting away with murder, bro. He's getting away with murder. Like because bro, man cost 105. Do you remember the nonsense that Grealish was getting?
Yeah,
Like, when he went to Man City, it's because he's a midfielder, bro. Man could just get away with doing sideways, bro.
You know what? Yeah, because
Like,
you know
nah,
what it
it's
is.
crazy.
As a central, like when you're an attacker, people can like look at the metric of goals and assists and then judge you on that. When you're a defender, people can look at clean sheets. People can look at tackles. Whereas when you're in midfield, in particular,
man
as
don't
a
look at
6 or a
nothing,
8,
bro.
There's nothing that man look at like to quantify how you're doing. And yes, it's not all on
Bruv,
stats.
man
but
saw
I
a
said this
stat
about Rice.
Hannibal, yeah, ran the most amount of miles or something of any Man United player in like the last 10 years or something. This is what we're doing right now.
Well, that's just legit what it is. But like I said, with Rice, the reason why I don't criticize him like that because I understand the level he's at. He's a good player, and that's it. Good player. Don't get it mistaken. And I think he could get better and become a very good player. But I don't think he has the ceiling of a top class, world class, elite midfielder. No, I think at best he's he's very good at best. But that's just it. That's why I don't really get onto him. I'm like, all right, Arsenal, your time. Like, do your thing.
Nah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because he's not good at that's it. Because if I'm judging you as a £100 million player, you need to be the best player on the pitch more often than not. You need to be standing out if you're 100+ million. I'm not hearing about formations and where you're playing and teammates and opposition. If you're a £100 million player, perform at that level. Like that's, and I don't think he can. That's why I'm just like, all right, it's Rice. He's doing decent. I think Arsenal have other problems outside of him as well.
No, 100%. What are you making of Hannibal anyway, blood? Them man know where I sit with the Hannibal thing, bro.
We ain't
Everyone's
spoken
fit,
it, and
blood.
I
I
can
don't even
tell,
want to
you
see
know.
him on the bench.
No. If everybody's fit, he's not gonna get in the side. But I understand,
Bro, they think about giving him a new deal, blood.
Yeah, I knew in regards to if he's a squad player, I don't really have it. I need to see more though. I've seen him twice.
I don't need
really
to see
just like
more,
that.
bro. The
Yeah,
more
we
we
know
see of
you,
him,
fam. You
hey,
know,
bruv, the more
you know
we
what
see of
I'm
him, the
saying?
worse
This
the
guy.
football is, blood. I
This
swear
guy.
down. I
Nah.
ain't trying to see him, bro.
But when I say that in regards to it's about just doing a role at points and at times, and in these 2 games he's played, he's done that. I'm not expecting no more. You know what I'm saying? Run around, be energetic, close down, keep the ball moving. And that's what he's done. I'm not looking for no frills, even against Burnley, because that's the first time I've watched him properly. That's what surprised me was him on the ball. I was like, all right, you don't look rushed. You look composed. You don't excel at anything on the ball, but I don't need you to do that at this moment in time. I just need you to get the ball and keep it ticking. And he did it against Burnley, and we won that game. And he did it against Palace, and we won that game. Yes, if everybody's fit, he's not going to be in the team. No. But for things like this, that's what it is for when we got injuries like this. You man are jokers. Wait, no, you man are jokers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what it is, yeah? People are praising Hannibal for all the stuff here that Jesse Lingard used to do better than him, yeah, and he used to get criticized for. This is what I don't like. You know them ones, because Jesse was my guy, bro. Jesse used to give you 10 out of 10 energy,
Yeah.
like 10 out of 10 ball retention, never lost the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And he just used to keep things mad simple, just run around. He never used to do the hero slide tackles like Hannibal and get booked every game, yeah. But bro, Jesse was good in between the lines, better than Hannibal in between the lines, better on the half turn, linking play,
he's a
popping the ball up. And every man was like, oh, nah, he's washed. Get him out. This, that, and the other. And then man are praising this youth because he runs a lot. It's like, come on, bro.
Again, I think it's down to, obviously, Hannibal's not of the level of Jesse Lingard, but it's also where we've been at this season and how poor we've been. That's why that's going to get praised. Adding new shiny new toy through the youth system. We know how much our fan base, not all, but a lot of our fan base, great youth players. There is any youth player who plays and is comes into the Manchester United side and is average, is going to get praised to high heaven. We know this. Same way with if Dan Gore starts getting games. Same way if, say, we bring through a left back none of us have heard of through the youth system and he plays against Palace and he's average. What's going to happen? He's going to get praised. Like, we know you're going to get praised to high heavens. So with Hannibal, because the bar's been on the floor, I'm like, okay, just come in and do a job. And he did that. Was energetic, closed down, kept the ball ticking. Yes, people will say, oh, it's the basics. But guess what? A lot of our midfielders this year haven't. McTominay is a prime example. He don't do that. He don't do that.
Hot garbage, though.
Yeah,
But
we know he's
that.
absolutely.
We've been
We know
knowing
he's
that.
washed. So when you see somebody come in and do the basics, it's gonna look so good. Like that's what it is. So that's what it is
Scott
with Hannibal.
McTominay. How did Scott McTominay survive the purge, blood, and yet Fred's gone, bro? That's what I never understand, bro. And this is another thing, bro. How did Fred not survive and McTominay survived, blood?
Because we didn't push him. We didn't. Did they? We wanted more money, right, from West Ham. They made
But
a
we
bid,
could have
yes,
got
we wanted
more money for McTominay than we did for Fred.
No.
And we still let
Rants.
Fred go.
I'm saying we wanted more money for McTominay from West Ham when they made the bid. We
Yeah,
wanted
but
more
I know,
money.
but regardless
Yeah.
of that, Fred went for peanuts. I think he went
Yeah,
for
he
like
went for
5
peanuts.
million or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could have got at least 30 million, 40 million for McTominay, and that would have
Yeah,
all
they
been
offered
profit.
30 M's and we wanted more.
Exactly, and that would have all
We
been
just-
profit, and we let Fred go for 5 million instead. bro.
Manchester
And
United
Fred's
making
better than
stupid
him.
Manchester United making stupid decisions. We should have let McTominay go. Same way we should have let Maguire go, but here we are. We know these things. Discussed it in the summer. But that's when people was like, oh, Manchester United. But you know what it is? The flip side is Manchester United sell bad. People were talking about how we said we should get more money for Maguire. We should get more money for McTominay. Move these players on.
Yeah,
They're not good enough.
just move them on. Trust me,
That's
it's all
it.
about rebuilding, starting all over again. It's not
Move
about
them
we
on.
should get more money for. Man United notoriously do not sell well anyway. So what are we kidding ourselves for?
The reason why we don't sell well is because players are not performing. That's why we don't sell well. That's why.
There you go. Like there
We
was
don't-
a
players are not
that
performing.
reminds me. There was a chart and it said Manchester. It showed Manchester United. Yeah, we were bottom of the league for price that we paid for players and what their resale value was because we make everyone look worse.
Yeah, because we ruin play. That's the thing that I don't get is Manchester United fans will complain about our sales, but then tell you how bad these players are. So if a player's bad, how are we gonna make big money for them? And then people will utilize and use like certain other clubs, other top clubs, and go, well, they sell such and such. It's rarities. It's rare a player plays at a top club, so the rest of the big six plays poorly and moves for big money. Is there exceptions to the rule? Yes, but there are exceptions. Nobody consistently sells players for big money. Nobody. Same way, like I keep saying it. If we would have let Lavia go, the same way City had, our fan base would still be going on about it now. Our fan base complained about Zidane Iqbal, and most of us haven't watched him.
Yeah, facts. And then, bro,
what we do?
look at this. We need a certain number of Brits in the squad. We got a youth team, bro.
Yeah, you can just throw in a youth player. Does Hannibal not
We got a youth
qualify
team.
for that? I swear he qualifies under that because he's been
He
here
will
long
do,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
He will do because he's been here long enough, bro.
Yeah, he's been here long enough.
If you
Huh?
play a certain number of years before your 21st birthday, you qualify as a homegrown player, even if you're not from that country. That's why Pogba's a homegrown player.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that same rule applies. That rule applies to everyone. Even like Wojciech Szczesny's homegrown because he was at Arsenal when he was 14.
Because
Bro.
young-
You just need
yeah,
to play
exactly.
like you just need to play 3 years before the age of 21 to be a homegrown player. So all of this British players in the squad, it's nonsense. We got a whole academy that are homegrown.
We just made a mistake. That's what made mistakes. Like we should have moved him on because they offered. I think it was 30 million. West Ham offered for Scott McTominay. I'm sure the chat will let me know if that. And we wanted more money. Same way with Maguire. It was the wages. I think it was. But again, that's on us. We should have paid him off. What West Ham were giving us, we should have used that to pay him off and move him on. But again, Manchester United Football Club for you.
This is it. So it's nonsense, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you lot smash up the like button. You already know what it is.
Don't put the likes.
You already know what it is. But yeah, bro, apparently Antony's back in the UK. I don't know if that means, that he can start training again.
Yeah.
But they're saying he's back in the UK. I didn't know he was in Brazil, man. I didn't even know he was in Brazil. But then apparently he was in court and that over there, innit? Because man's got cases, blood. Man's got more cases than a Ryanair flight, blood. So, you know what I'm saying? Bro, yo. Know what I mean? But he's back in England now. So I don't know if that means if he can start training. I don't know.
I suppose he can because he's not under arrest. I'm saying he's not legit been charged.
I know,
with
but I
anything.
don't know if United are the ones that suspended him, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
if they suspended him or Yeah, well then if United suspended him and he wasn't suspended by a governing body, he can train.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a leave of absence because United was like, all right, we just been through this whole Greenwood situation. Let's not get hit with this Antony situation straight after. That was the smart thing to do. Even though, like I said, with Antony, we're still waiting for the rest of the facts of the case to come out. It was smart on everybody's part. You don't need him to be under that type of scrutiny. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's back in England to meet the police, apparently. So, okay, so he's not back training. That's what I'm saying. He goes, so what, man's going to bring back Antony but not Sancho? Bro, listen, we got to understand this, yeah? I don't know if Ten Hag's going to make Antony apologise to the gal or what before he can play or something. I don't really know what's going on because this apology thing's weird. Bro, the apology thing's weird, bro.
I wouldn't say, the reason why I wouldn't say the apology thing's weird is because their relationship was broken down.
It doesn't matter, but you don't. But you don't apologize for that, Flawless. Imagine me and you fall out. Yeah, hypotheticals. It ain't gonna happen. But say me and you fall out, and then say Saeed is the intermediary, and he's like, oh, you know what, man, like, just squash it, blood. You man need to just allow it. We meet up and we say, all right, cool, we'll dead it. Bruv, no one's saying sorry to no one, blood.
No, we ain't saying sorry.
You don't need to. Imagine if I said, nah, bruv, I'm not chatting to this prayer till he says sorry to me. Do you know how mad that is?
But the difference with that is because what I was going to say is the unprofessionalism that sparks it. That's where it comes from.
It was unprofessional for you to speak my name in public. So you started this, cuss.
No, I'm fully with you. This is why I'm saying is, apart from, in this whole scenario between these two, apart from what Ten Hag said initially, I fully understand why Ten Hag said what he said, and I fully understand why Sancho's responded what he responded. The manager's looking at it going, you've been unprofessional, apologize to me. Sancho's saying, I ain't been unprofessional, forget you. And that's just what it is in terms of a resolution. Like, that relationship has broken. Even if he did say sorry, I don't think it changes anything at the club. Between those two.
It doesn't, but that's another reason not to apologize. Because if you know that even if I apologize, this brother's already made up his mind about me, what am I apologizing for? Just so you win, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You want me to apologize, so I look like an idiot. Do you know what I mean? And then you're not going to play me anyway. But that's exactly what's going to happen.
I agree. I agree with that in regards to, I've already said, Sancho in this entire situation, I would have responded the exact same way. That's why I've not criticized him. I would have done the exact same thing. But on the flip side, even though he has been technically unprofessional, I get why Sancho has. But the resolution's been made. Just keep it stepping. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we should have just dealt with this in the summer like I initially said.
But bro, they could have dealt with it last January, not even in the summer.
Yeah, you could have dealt with it last January. Like, that's just legit what it is. So yeah, like with Ten Hag wanting you've been called out by by a player, even though I believe it's on you. You believe he's been unprofessional, which I do technically believe he has, even though I would have done the same thing. And you want an apology for it. Cool. Your boss wants an apology, but you're not gonna get one. Move him on in January. The thing is, everyone's happy with it. Everyone in regards to those two. I think
I think that this is the best. Sancho. This is the best case for Sancho anyway, because
it's the best case for everybody.
All that happens is he leaves for a lot cheaper than he would have left for, and then he can go kick ball, and he'll do well wherever he goes because he's going to go to a good team. He's been linked with Dortmund again. He's been linked to Barcelona, bro. Yeah. Sancho's doing the right thing for himself, and he has to. You know them ones because the manager's doing what he thinks is best for himself, blood. We'll see if it pays off or not.
Yeah, we'll see. And that's the thing is, everybody in this scenario, to me, again, outside looking in, is happy with how it's gone. Sancho is cool not playing. Ten Hag's cool not having Sancho there. Cool.
But when you say he's cool with not playing, bro, he wasn't playing anyway. That.
No, so but when I say cool, so let me go
this is what I mean. Cool. Because imagine this Flawless. Imagine if Sancho was in the team, getting minutes, and then he had a falling out with the manager.
Yeah. But when I say cool with not playing, all right, cool with not having a chance of playing, cool with not being in the squad, because he might have got minutes. But he's cool with he's not banned from one of the first team training facilities. Sancho's cool. You know how you know Sancho's calm? Because if he felt away, he'd say something.
Yeah. He said what he needed to say, and then he's left it, bro.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But my point is, if he felt that badly away about what's happened afterwards, he would say something again. He's got nothing to lose now. So that tells you that I'm going to get my move in January. That's why I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying, Fez?
But this is what I'm saying, bro. So it is what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, Rashford's driving on the wrong side of the road. Did you see the video, crazy. Blood?
I didn't watch the video, no. But he's driving on the wrong side of the road.
Blood, man, then put the video in the chat, please, blood. Because Flawless needs to see this, blood. I was screaming, blood. Bruv was driving on the pavement, yeah, on the other side of the road, blood, in the Cullinan, bro. So you know it was him as well, because that must have been either just before he crashed it, yeah, or it would have been like the next day. But bro, he's moving brazy.
I don't know about that, man. Yo, man, if you behind the wheel, you gotta be. Why was he driving? I'm just glad he's okay and everybody's okay as well. Nobody got injured. You know what I'm saying? Himself
bro,
or anybody else.
Crazy, bro.
No
like, I just couldn't believe it, bro. Like the brer is like, bro, it's not even flawless. It would be different
Talk to me.
if it was, you know, bro. If it was just a normal road, a man was driving on the wrong side to like overtake someone, cool. But it's like a fork junction, yeah. And he's driving fully on the wrong side. Like,
I don't get that, man.
Fully on the wrong side. Like, how do you end up here on that side of the road, blood? Because it's like, if you can read, yeah, you don't end up on that side of the road, bro. Like, it's crazy, cuz.
Has he said anything on it?
Bruv, no, because no one's saying nothing, bro. If that, bruv, look, bruv, I'll put in a private chat, bruv. Click on that and watch that quickly, bro. You'll die, blood, when you see that.
This guy, yo, let me bless up. Going on 1 second. Let me have a look at this. I don't know what man's on, yo. I'm just, like I said, man, man's glad he's okay and everyone else is okay. It's mad. Right, what's going on here? This thing taking its time. 1 second. Right.
Yeah, you look like the video, man. Over 1,000
bump up the likes.
Bro, we need at least 500. Huh? We ain't even got 300.
What's he? I don't know. Yeah, why is he? Yo, shit, that's a one-way street, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying, cuz.
That's mad. That's a one-way street. Yeah, because he slowed down. I was confused for a sec. The whip's
bro,
nice,
when I first saw it, I didn't understand.
Yeah, because the truck, the big truck slowed down to let him pass.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one that he crashed. The brer driving the truck's probably thinking, hold on, what's this?
Yeah, that's nuts.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That is actually crazy, bro. You know, like that. So that's what I mean. This brother's doing all that. No one's talking about that. And the man's talking about unprofessionalism and all this nonsense. Bro, I ain't got no time for it. I'll be real. Like, if a man tells me, yeah, because think about it this way. If you think about it logically, you know, you wanted to leave the club last January. So I want to leave last January. You told me, nah, you can't go. You're going to get your time, whatever. Like, managers always give you that rubbish. No matter what level you're at, you could be at Sunday League, guys. You know what I mean? They say, oh, don't worry, your chance will come, mate. Do you know what I mean? You just got to, like, just hang in there, whatever. Cool. So, I'm hanging in there. Season's done. I finished the season well as well. Sancho finished the season well on the right wing. People like to forget that. Do you know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the season, Sancho finished the season very well. And then he had a very good preseason as well. Also, towards the end of the window, remember there was noise about Chelsea wanted him, Tottenham wanted him and stuff. Like, he wanted out, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? The managers told him, nah, you're going to play. First couple games of the season, Garnacho stinks the place out. Man's pissed off now. You know, like that. Because it's like, hold on, you're violating, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You could have let man go. Chelsea's my boyhood club. They wanted me. They ended up buying the youth from Man City instead.
Oh,
but they wanted, and they wanted Sancho, and that's his club. So he's like, all right, cool. You didn't let me go to Chelsea. All right, say no more. Then you're violating, man. Not playing me. It's crazy, and now I need to apologize to you. Allow it, bruv. What? You're not playing me anyway. So why am I gonna apologize to sit on the bench anyway, bruv? I might as well not apologize and then leave on the cheap and actually be allowed to leave in January. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's
I get that. I get that in regards to, that's why I don't have no issue. Like, people who said, oh, he needs to apologize. No, like, Sancho does not need to apologize. Again, I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite. If I'm Sancho, I do the exact same thing. Forget your title. I don't care that you're the manager. Like, respect is a two-way
street. And brought in Mason Mount and gave man the 7 blood after I've been in the queue for that shirt for time, you know. Man was in the queue, fam. And you let that waste man queue jump as well. Man was in the queue. Man came into the club, was meant to get the number 7, and then flipping CR7 came in, got the number 7, bro. And then CR7 leaves, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And then what happens, bruv? And then what, you give it to Mount? Nah, bro, you're taking a piss.
Nah, I hear that. So that's why, again, they're both cool. We found the resolution. I think the problem is people just, two things. One, don't like how the resolution has come about, some people. And then two, what the actual resolution is. I fully understand where they're both at in regards to the situation. To me, problem now has been solved. To me, there is now no issue. Because no one's Ten Hag, when he's been asked about it, I think 2 or 3 times in press conferences, has pretty much said, no comment. Sancho's not said anything. And we know that if Sancho felt away, he would say something. So calm. No issues.
This is what I'm saying. He never opened his mouth until he got thrown under the bus by the gaffer.
I get why he said what he said. Don't get a mistake. I would have done the same thing.
No, but he could have easily said what he said in the last thing. He could have said, listen, I don't talk about players.
No. When I say I would have done the same thing, I'm talking about Sancho. If I was Sancho, I would have done the same thing.
Listen, all the man them would have. Like, listen, all the guys coming out like defending the manager, throwing man under the bus publicly after a game that he didn't play in. Do you know what I'm saying? The only man them that's saying, oh, you should apologize, them man are stands, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They're not,
you reckon it's fair,
bro, listen, no real man, is going to let a man publicly, lie on their name and not respond, bro. It's not possible, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, I get you, because these are some of the same people who are defending it are the same people. If someone asks them on Twitter, for example, about something, will respond publicly. You know what I'm saying? Whether no matter who it is, like I've seen people say that, oh, it's your boss. So because it's your boss, he's allowed to. Bosses get things wrong, you know what I'm saying? He's allowed to disrespect me on a worldwide scale. People say, oh, it wasn't disrespectful. Don't dictate to Sancho how he feels about that. If he feels like he was disrespected, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's him. You know what I'm saying? Ten Hag should have not said anything, and then we're not talking about this.
And look at this, man said I wouldn't have posted nothing, not on 350k a week. But here's the thing. So that means you're telling me, that your integrity as a man can be bought then. Because that's what it means.
Yeah, and the thing is, Mano, that's cool. Everyone got a price. That's fair enough. You know what I'm saying? But to me, 350k a week, £350 a week, £3.50 a week. Don't disrespect me publicly. That's just legit. Don't say anything. Ten Hag smacked that. And Ten Hag's my guy. Like, I back Ten Hag. And I think he's handled many situations well. Even the initial situation with Jadon Sancho and allowing him time off and time away. The Maguire situation and Ronaldo situation. This, I think he just got wrong. I don't care. People keep mentioning price. It's nothing to do with his wage. He could be on 1.3 million a week. And I would still say, you know what? Cool. Like, in regards to what Sancho said, what are we doing, man? So man could just, you're on X amount so I can talk to you anyway.
100%. And even this comment, bro, like don't tell me what I would do, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know me, fam. You know them ones there, like, and you're saying, if you're not performing at your standards, how do you know, blood? How do you know, fam? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've managed players, bro. And if they're not playing at the level that I don't think they're playing, they're supposed to be playing at, then they don't start, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Man left him out the squad completely for some youths that were never going to come onto the pitch, bro. I would never do that, blood. That wouldn't make no sense because it's like, I want to win games, blood. So I'm going to leave man out of a whole squad and then try and pretend that it's about training, bruv. It's not about training. Do you know what I mean? Because there's man playing every single week, like Antony, like Rashford, like Bruno, that aren't playing well, and you're still playing them. So don't tell me, bro. Like, the one thing about me is I don't have favourites, when it comes to managing. My favourite players are the players that are playing well, blood. That's who my favourites are. Do you know what I mean? If you're not playing well, you're not playing, bruv. Like, I don't owe you to play you, blood. Do you know what I mean? I don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
some merit.
Even with futsal, bruv, like, you lot know, Bills was my captain, for GB. Bills didn't start every game. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I didn't think he was playing well, like, he would be the captain. But sometimes I'll be like, you know what? This ain't a game to start you in, bruv. You know, like that. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, just because you're my captain don't mean you have to start either, blood. Like, I start the best players that are available to me at that time, bro.
And let's say hypothetically in regards to this, if he's not, let's say hypothetically the first part of this is true in regards to Sancho not performing to the standards in training Ten Hag wants. That's cool. You don't have to call him out publicly. How does that benefit anybody, including yourself? It doesn't benefit Ten Hag. It doesn't benefit Sancho. It doesn't benefit the teammates. It don't benefit the club. It don't benefit the fans. Who wins? You're Manchester United manager. You're supposed to do things in the best interest of Manchester United Football Club. This ain't your personal feelings. Let's say again, hypothetically, Ten Hag is 110% right. And Sancho hasn't been performing, has been bad in training, has all these things, which we don't know again. But let's say for argument's sake, it's true. That does not still give him the right to call him out publicly. Deal with it privately. And then we don't have these issues. Where's this whole thing? Let one of your bosses do that to you at work. You're not taking that. You're messing up at work for whatever reason, not performing up to the standard at whatever you do for work. And the manager has a whole team meeting in front of the whole team. And right, you don't have to do that. Nobody knew. Pull me into the office and say what you're going to say. Don't embarrass me publicly.
But
I'm saying,
this
don't
is
try.
but this is what I'm trying to say, bro. You know what
Don't
it
do
is,
that.
yeah. You see instances. You know why I like instances like this, because instances like this show me the kind of men, yeah, that are being born, yeah, in the 2000s, bro. You know, like that. It shows me the kind of men, yeah, that, you know what? It's good because it shows me the kind of men, yeah. Because you see, as a man, yeah, being a man is highly competitive, blood. Man want your money, man want your gal, man want everything that you've got, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because there's only a certain number of everything that everyone can have. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, every time you make money, you're taking money from someone else. That's how life works. That's how life works. You're taking money from somebody else. Do you know what I mean? As a man, and all it's showing me is that you guys are weak men, and I would take all your money and take all your girls if we were living in medieval times, bro. I'm being honest, bro. I'm being honest. Hey, bro, Flawless. I'm being honest, bro. Like, I was born in the wrong time, bro. I should have been born.
That's
why I should have been born 500 years ago, blood.
That's why I'm laughing.
Bro, I'm
because
coming in the village and I'm taking all of your gal.
Because I know
you
you're being honest.
Weak.
That's what's making me laugh. I know you're
No,
honest.
bro,
That's
you're
why,
weak, bro. Bro, I'm being honest. If you're gonna stand there, yeah, and let a man publicly talk shit on your name and not defend yourself because you're on a salary, you don't have a backbone, blood.
And
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and even
you do
on
not
top
have
of
a backbone.
It's not even like it was a physical altercation. This was verbal. So
verbally,
defend
bro.
yourself.
Like,
I get it. We all not scrappers. I'm in that mode, people. I am not a fighter in any way and in any way, shape, or form. But even then, I'm verbally responding, and physically, if it goes there, you have to defend yourself. It is what it is. But it's verbal.
Man are saying, oh, he shouldn't have said something because he's on money. All right, cool.
Yeah, no.
So that you're trying to tell me that your morals and your backbone, yeah, like it comes at a price. It don't come as a price. But okay, mine don't come as a price.
Yeah. So let's flip that then to
don't come at a price.
To people who are saying that if you're on X amount, say you're on, I don't know, 25K a year, whatever you're on, and your boss critiques you, and then you try and respond, and your boss goes, you're on 25K a year. You need to shut up. You're not having that. But say the boss says, yo, that's the price that's okay for me to disrespect you. There's no price on my head that's going to be someone verbally allowed to disrespect me. I got family, I got people with the same surname as me who I've spoken back to. What's a boss? You know what I'm saying? What's a manager? And people whose surname who looked after me growing up.
What was it my man said in
oh, you're either
Top Boy.
You're either a monster
or your food, blood.
And I could never be food.
Bro, this is it. You're either a monster or you're food, blood. Enough of you, man, are pedigree chum, blood. That's what, man, are pedigree chum, blood. You're food, blood, and it's all right. Man will take your girl. This is just how it is.
Hey, do you know what I'm saying? Because he's about to clip that up and put
but it's true though, bro. Like, bro, listen.
You're either a monster
man said, yeah, why did he remove the post? You know why he removed the post?
Go on.
Because it's done. So why leave it up?
Yeah. That's the
you know
only,
them on there.
You know what? That's the only in the scenario, because I've said I would have done everything Jadon Sancho did. That's the only thing I wouldn't have done. I would have
No. I think he done the right thing taking the post down. You know why? Because me taking down the post is that's your apology, blood. That's your apology. You know, like that. That is your apology. Your apology is, I'm taking down the post. Man, I don't want no more problems. Let's just move on. Yeah, that's what the apology is, bro.
That's just the petty side in me, innit? Like, that's it. I'm not saying he's wrong for not taking down the post. I'm just saying, me personally, I would have had it still pinned on Twitter. I would have pinned it on Instagram. If I had a YouTube page, if I was everywhere I could have pinned that, I would have pinned that. But that's just the petty side in me. But I understand why.
But that's why he done the right thing. He done the right thing, bro.
That's fair.
Do you know what I mean? Because me taking down, bro, these comments. Me taking down, the pinned comment, is me saying, cool, there's no more beef.
Yeah, it's done. That's fair.
That's it. You know them ones there. I'm not apologizing with you, but there's no more beef. That's the closest thing you're gonna get to an apology.
There's no animosity. It's now amicable.
That's it.
Let's just part ways in this working relationship.
100%, bro. Take it down. Yeah. You know, like that. So there's nowhere where people can go underneath and continue to comment on it.
Yeah,
and keep bringing it up. Yeah, like why? Why am I going to leave it up so people can still go to see it, add their little 10 cents here? No. I've taken it out now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So now I've taken it down. There's no issue. We can move forward. I don't need to apologize to you.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what
So
you're saying,
taking it down is my way of extending an olive branch. That's what it is, bro. He could have done the egotistical thing and said, you know what, man's not a dickhead, I'm leaving it. You know, like that, because that's what you can do. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do that. As far as I'm concerned, once I delete that, that's the beef squashed. It's over.
It's done. Yeah,
Do you understand? So don't come to me and ask me to apologize, because now you're winding me up. Because now you want me to submit to you. Do you know what I mean? And me being a man and you being a man, no, I'm not yielding to you, fam. So, like something, do you know what I mean? That's what people don't understand. People don't understand. These men are so soft nowadays, yeah? And the world, yeah?
Soft.
They're soft, blood.
They're
Not even
soft.
soft, bro.
Soft.
You got to understand, yeah, that the world has been civilized so much that people don't understand that we're still animals, bro. And I've got a primal instinct as a man, if you disrespect me, to rip your head off.
Well, that's fair. Defend yourself.
You know,
yeah, I'm saying don't be the aggressor, but defend yourself.
Still there,
yeah.
bruv, it's still there. Do you know what I'm saying? And the only reason why, yeah, the only reason why I don't do that is because I know that there's repercussions. But that doesn't mean as a man you don't feel to do that, bro.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. Certain men are not even in touch with... No, forget it. Not even in touch with who they are as a man, because they're not men, bro. Wow. Do you know what I'm saying? Because these men have been emasculated since birth, blood. So them man don't know what it's like to feel like a man. They don't know, blood. Do you know what them ones? Them man piss standing up, but you're not a man, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro. It's true. It's true, fam. Bro,
I do get you.
I'm keeping it all the way.
I've said it because when people have said it to me, and I'm like, where do they do that at? Where anywhere you critique, you can be critiqued. I keep saying,
fam. As soon as I send for you, I'm expecting a send back, bro. Immediately. I can't send for you. Then when you send back for me, it's like, oh, I apologize. Nah, bro.
And that's just legit. And that's why I think he got this wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it was. I think he just made a mistake. We just lost the game in the worst possible fashion. Garnacho's goal being ruled out, 2 late goals. His head was hot, and he made a mistake.
Yeah,
like,
bro. These guys are not men, bro. The man talking about money can make you apologize on that. Money ain't making me apologize. Take the money. You know them ones there. Look what they done to Dave Chappelle, bro. They offered him bare money to dress up like a gal, and he left it, bro. It was something like 60 million.
Yeah, because
he said, I'm not doing it.
Money, and he was
trust,
like,
bruv, listen, real man don't take no money and put their principles to the side.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bruv. Enough of these men are soft, blood. Do you know what I mean? And if I believe that someone's wronged me, yeah, I'm not apologizing to them for no money.
Facts.
You know, like for no money.
There's no amount of money that allows you to disrespect me verbally.
That's crazy.
I'm paying you 350k a week so I can disrespect you.
Bro, listen, before that happens, we go outside, have a straightener, bruv. You know them ones there. Whoever wins. Bruv, nah, flawless. I swear down. People forget,
I know
bro.
I know what you're like. It's not
but bro, I'm just saying, bro, in life in general, as a man, that should be every man.
Yeah, you
that
should defend
be
yourself.
Every single man, blood. Like,
Yeah,
if you don't defend yourself, you're not a man, bro.
No, defend yourself.
I don't
100%.
care. You just pee standing up. You're not a man, bruv. If anyone could violate you and you don't stand up for yourself, you're not a man, bro.
I hear you, fam.
You know,
Trust
like
me.
that. You're not a man. That's
I get
crazy. Because that means man could just come and take your things, take everything. What are you going to do? Nothing. And then your gal will leave you as well, blood. Because you got chiefed up in front of your gal. Because gal know that men are supposed to defend themselves as well.
Trust.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
That's why I was like, where do they do that at? Where we can't
watch you
speak
ever
back?
get disrespected in front of your gal and see how quickly she dries up like she leaving you, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the issue, bro. And this is the issue. And that's why, bro, like, as much as man could talk about football, yeah? Football, this is life. This ain't a football scenario. This is a life scenario. This is, a man's disrespected man at work. And he's not talking to everyone the same way, fam. You know, like that. Nah, you're not disrespecting me like that. That's crazy. And then you want me to apologize to you? No, it's not happening. Do you know what I mean? Like man saying bend the knee and that, like Game of Thrones, bro. No, I ain't bending no knee. We need to go and have a sword fight outside. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We need to have a real brother shankers, bro. Like man need to get the blade and we need to go outside. You know, like that. That's what we need to do. Because, bro, that's how they settle things. How do they settle things? Man are jousting. Man are out front, bro, with the blade, fam. That's how them need to settle these things.
Man will slap man with the glove. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, bruv, listen. Man them, grab the horses. We're going outside. That's what we're doing.
I hear you, man. Trust.
Bro, that's what we're doing. This is how we do this. Like, I don't understand why people Like, the only reason why people find this behavior weird, yeah, is because they're not men, bro.
Yeah, and I think people find it weird as well, also because, like you said, the money situation, also biasness as well. Because I've seen a lot of this rants where people have then, when I've been talking about the actual situation, and people have mentioned his performances on the pitch, and I said that's nothing to do with this situation.
It's got nothing to do with it.
He could have been firing on all cylinders. Got 40 GNA last season. This could be a youth player that Ten Hag said this about. This could be a player who I want to see leave, like Harry Maguire. I'd be saying the same thing. Like, you shouldn't do that. Shouldn't call out players publicly. Hear what I just said, people. Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, if he said this. Bear in mind, this is a Sancho, someone who I've criticized. So,
yeah, but bro, as bad as Sancho has performed in games, so has Antony.
Yeah, so is Antony.
So is Rashford.
My point
so is
is
McTominay. My thing is, treat me the way everyone else that's playing rubbish is being treated.
But that's people.
Because that's all I asked for.
Yeah,
that's all I asked for. Do you know what I mean? And bro, like, man can't be hypocrites. You know them ones. Because man out here talk about racism and all this, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know how I know when racism, is over? Is when, as a black man, I can be as crap as the white guy, and still get jobs, blood. You know them ones there? When I can be as crap, as a manager, as all these next man, bro. When Vieira can go get a next job straight away. You know them ones there? Like, when Vieira can get sacked and then 2 weeks later he's got another job, even though he just got sacked, like Scott Parker and them, man. This is when I know there's no racism. When I can be as bad as them. Do you know what I mean? And still get the same opportunities. You know, like that. If I can't be as bad as everyone else and get the same opportunities, that ain't equality, bro.
No, you know what he's saying.
That ain't equality, bro.
Like, what I was saying in regards to it, like, people keep mentioning that, and it's like, it's nothing to do with his performances. My thought process and my view on this is nothing to do with
he's not the
Sancho
first and he won't be the last player
nothing to do with it.
To not play well in the Man United shirt.
Yeah. It's nothing to do with that. I'm talking about solely the situation between those two. It's nothing to do with on the pitch. Nothing to do with on the pitch. It's nothing to do with it being Jadon Sancho. It's insert Manchester United player here. Any player in that squad, I would have the same energy. And this is another thing I've heard on the flip side. People have said, oh, well, other players have been criticized and they've not responded publicly. Cool, that's their decision. Everybody don't respond the same. I'm saying it's like being in a club and someone steps on a trainer. I'm saying certain man will react to that, others won't. That's just what it is. If I'm in a club and someone steps on my trainer, don't say sorry. I'm just like, you. Other man might rip you up for that. You know what I'm saying? The certain man I roll with you will grab you up for that type
but
of
this
shit.
is what I'm trying to say,
neither
bro.
of us are wrong in how we respond. It's just how they choose to respond.
Bro, listen, anyone, bro,
like,
bruv, man, them, I never judge a man, necessarily, Like I always say, if you provoke a man, however they respond is up to them, bro.
There's no right. Yes.
Yeah, there's no right way or wrong way, blood. You know when people try and shame you for your response? Do you know what I mean? But it's like, why did you do that in the first place? Once you antagonize a man, it's up to him how he decides how he deals with you, bro.
Yeah. And
you know, like that.
Antagonize and provoke, and that's
like, man will turn around and say, "Oh, you went too far." Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what, bro. But remember, that's what Troy was sending. Remember, Troy done his Winners Talking podcast. I watched it the other day. And remember all the times Ty was sending for him after the cojones thing. And then the one time he responded to Ty, everyone was like, "Oh no, brother, how you gonna do that?" It's like, bro, the Bears sent for man like 500 times. Like them man just played Brighton, and man are saying, "I hope Watford gets relegated and that." You know them ones, bro. In the next thing, and then as soon as I respond to my man, I'm the villain, bro.
You're the
like,
bad guy.
He said, bruv, man want to police responses. Don't police my response. You drew me out in public, so now I'm dealing with you.
I'm responding to you in public. And bear in mind, hella this is, there was nothing like Ty mentioned Troy Deeney so much, and Troy Deeney then responded, and then he's the bad guy. No, Troy Deeney's well within his rights to respond to that criticism because it was beyond football. Yeah. It was beyond it. It wasn't football.
It wasn't football no more. You're just sending for man.
Yeah, if it's beyond, like, if it's footballing criticism, a man criticize you, that's cool. That's like someone criticizing me as a content creator. I can take that. But then once you start becoming personal and all them things there, that's when it then goes beyond. And it's like, all right, that is definitely not running. And just in regards, big up Stephanie G every single time. And in regards to the last comment when someone was like, oh, Ancelotti, Klopp, Fergie wouldn't put up with the standards. Again, they deal with it in-house.
Bruv, and even if they wouldn't deal with it bruv, listen, you gotta understand, that, bro. The way that these man, the respect that these men have and the way they deal with players is just different. You know, like that. There's different ways to deal with players, innit? Like, not one size don't fit all with players. That's never true. Has. That's true. You know, like that. It never, ever has, yeah? It never has. So when man are like, oh, these people won't put up with it and the players don't decide the standards. The players don't decide the standards. They do, but then they don't. Because like I said, yeah, like the players are the ones that police the dressing room. It's not the manager. The manager's one person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works. If a manager's smart, then the manager has his lieutenants, yeah, that polices everyone. So you ain't got to do it, bro. Like, you're the last resort, blood, as a manager. When I'm managing players and I got 30 players in a group chat, do you think I'm individually messaging each of them? Nah, bro. I ain't got no time for that, bro. I know who my captains are. I know who my generals are, blood. And I say, yo, why wasn't my man at training? Yo, hit him up. See, like, you get me?
What's
Patting him
going
up.
on? You're
Yeah.
being smart with it, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Is it's like
I'll be like, yo,
anything
chat to him.
anything can get dealt with, and this is just any relationships in general, whether it's work, whether it's your gal, whatever the case, family member, whatever the case may be. Anything can get dealt with in house. Once things become public, is when it becomes much worse because everyone else be giving their opinions, everybody else be adding fuel to the fire. Even like I said, if Ten Hag's 110% right in regards to Sancho not putting it in training, deal with it privately. This is now not a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, what we doing here? And in regards to man who just said there, oh, it's literally criticism. Public criticism is
Bro, and look at this though. Man talking about effort, bro. Effort is subjective, blood. You can't measure effort, blood. You know the ones that you can't measure effort. Because there's bare man that are working bare hard to do this YouTube thing, and they might think that they work harder than me, blood. They might think they work harder than me, but I'm doing better than them. They might say, "Oh, like it comes easy to you, bro." You don't know. You don't know what I do.
You don't know.
You don't see what I
that's
do.
the outside look. That's the outside looking in.
Do you know what I mean? And even if it does come easy to me, bro, you don't know the effort that it's taken throughout my life to get to the point that it is easy for me now. You know, like that. So even if it is easy for me, you wasn't there on the journey, blood. How you gonna tell me, yeah, oh, this bread's working harder than you? How do you quantify that? How do you quantify that? What? Because he runs more. That means he's working harder. No, it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? That's not my game.
Yeah.
I don't do that. It's easy to run for certain people. I know loads of people, yeah, that smoke, they drink, they don't really go gym, bro. And if we go on a cross country, they're gonna beat me, blood. It's not because they're working harder than me. It's because they're just fitter than me like that naturally.
Just
right?
naturally,
beat me in a race.
Some people are just natural, and yeah, that's what it is. Back to that point that someone made in regards to he criticized him for footballing reasons. Yes, publicly. This is why I said in house. You know what I'm saying? Criticize, man. You're a team. You are the manager. Manage. If he criticizes him in house, this Arsenal game was weeks ago, and yet we're still here talking about it. It's still a discussion. You know why? The manager made it this way. He made it this way. He made a mistake. Managers make mistakes, and it's okay. All he had to do was deal with him in house. And people say, oh, maybe he's at his wit's end. All right, you leave him in training, and then you move him on in January. If it's that bad.
But this is it. And man think that running is effort in football. Running ain't always effort, blood. You know that's not what it is. Do you know what I mean? And he's saying that ERIK Ten Hag's opinion on training is what matters most. Yeah, exactly. So why don't you let man go in January? Why don't you let man go in the summer? My thing is, yeah, don't keep me here, yeah, and then chat rubbish, blood. Because I don't want to be here. So why are you keeping me here for? And you know, like that. Because it's like, if your effort, if you think I'm not working hard, yeah, or I don't suit the style you want to play, let me go. Don't keep me here and then be chatting rubbish, bro. Don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Because this is where the problem is. This is where the problem is, because we know factually that this brother wanted to go in January and he wanted to go also in the summer, and you didn't let man play. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't want to let me go, yeah, then what are you talking about?
Yeah. And in regards to this as well, in ERIK Ten Hag's opinion on training is what matters most. People are mixing up two arguments. Yo, this is correct. It is. I have no issue with Ten Hag having an issue with Sancho in training. You know why? Because I don't watch training. Ten Hag could be 110% right. I'll go back to it again. My only issue with Ten Hag on this is him saying this publicly. He didn't need to say it publicly. That's the only, let me repeat that again, the sole issue I have with this situation. Everything else I fully get on both sides, fully understand it. But don't say anything publicly. That's what it is. Don't say nothing. Why say, why? Has it helped? It's helped nobody. Nobody's won in this situation.
It's not helped anyone.
Nobody's won. The manager's under
look at this.
Pressure.
Look at this. Is Sancho's statement that blew things up? No, it's not, blood. Because if Sancho didn't reply, man would have still been coming out with all these bogus headlines about, Sancho this, Sancho that. You see what I mean? And this is what gal do, blood. They'll piss
Here
you
we
off,
go.
yeah?
Here we go.
And then, bro, as soon as you react, but they get upset about their reaction. But what about how you piss me off?
You the bad guy. Yeah.
Bro, how many arguments,
right,
bro? And then she starts crying, and all of a sudden,
you right.
You're
right.
giving her a hug and trying to stop her from crying, but you're still mad because she's in the wrong, fam.
Yeah, because she's smart.
You know, bro,
been there, fam. Been there,
it's
man.
crazy.
I'm saying,
you can't tell me that me reacting to you talking shit about me is the reason why this kicked off. This is crazy. You should have kept your mouth shut in the first place.
Yeah.
What do you even mean?
So in regards to you disagree or Ten Hag, no, Sancho's statement didn't spark it. Ten Hag's statement sparked this. Because without no Ten Hag statement and saying what he said, there's no Sancho response.
There's
he
none.
Sparked it. You can disagree all you want, people. Cool. You can disagree with how Sancho responded, but the response wasn't to something the manager initially said. Yeah. Don't start the fire. You can say Sancho poured fuel on it. Who started the fire? Don't start the fire.
There you go. And that's why when Foden stuck it on Pep, and Pep apologized. You know the ones. That's the difference. Yeah. And that's the reason why Pep is Pep, bro. And this is
Pep
why
he was wrong.
Well, there you go. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why that bald fraud ain't gonna be doing nothing anywhere near Pep, bro, because he ain't got no humility, bro. That's why. Yeah, you know, like that. He got zero humility.
Yeah, if Pep wanted to criticize Foden, he could have easily just pulled man to the side after the game or during halftime. Don't say that like publicly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, no, man said this way too.
Man, are saying footy managers are dictators. They're not dictators, though. Pep apologized to Foden in front of the team, bro.
Well, but the thing is, it's just making correct decisions. It's just, and they're going to get things wrong. You could have easily said, you know what, I shouldn't have said that publicly. He could have easily have said that. I shouldn't have said that publicly to Sancho. And spoke to Sancho privately.
Bro, if he apologized to man, I'm sure he would have apologized back. But the problem is, you're not making me apologize when you started it.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like that.
Facts.
You know
agreed. I fully hear that. I fully agree with that, fam. Fully agree.
So, I mean, you started this, bro. Yeah. Like, literally, you mentioned it.
You slap me, I slap you back, and they're mad at me for slapping you.
Because, bro, if he came out and he said, Sancho's ill, yeah? Even if Sancho wasn't ill, Sancho's not going to tweet, I'm not ill, blood. Man's out here doing 500 press-ups. I'm cool. Like. He's not going to do that. He's just going to shut up. But it's because you've basically given people the impression that I'm just not trying in training, blood, which is not true. So now you've definitely like you've put something out there that goes against what I believe to be true. So of course I'm gonna stand up for myself. Well, do you know what I'm saying? Loads of managers do it all the time when players aren't available. They say, he's injured or this, that, even if they're not injured.
He's ill, or this wasn't a game for him.
Yeah.
He easily said there's so many things because we've seen him answer questions since then. Oh, no comment. I'm not talking players who ain't involved. It's crazy.
100%. And this is it, bro. Let's extend this outside of ourselves in the animal kingdom, bruv. But it's not even outside of ourselves because, bruv, we're still an animal kingdom, bruv. And that's why I said, if you lose the dressing room, bro, and it's the same equivalence. Because if one man thinks he's the bad man and he can bad up everyone will group together and chef him up, bro. That's what will happen.
We've seen this happen in so many films where they
turn
on the guy.
Man seen Training Day, blood.
You turn on the guy, yeah, man. When they turn on the guy. Like, we've all seen this. 100%.
But man have seen Training Day, blood.
Classic.
Do you know what I'm saying? You man have seen it. You man have seen that scene, blood. You know, like that. And this is what happens. When you think that you can be the guy, like, all by yourself, this is what happens, bro. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Bro, Pelican Bay, blood. That's what's going to happen, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said these man don't know how Clough and Fergie were. Clough put his goalkeeper on a coat hook in front of his team. What?
Different times though as well, people. You got to realise when...
But also, Roy Keane wasn't scared of Sir Alex Ferguson at all, blood.
Yeah, and he wasn't scared.
He wasn't scared of him, blood.
Them, but
they respected him. Like, literally, Keane, Ferguson saw a lot of himself in Keane, bro. That was their relationship. It wasn't he was scared of him because Keane knows he would have punched up.
Yeah, and they wouldn't. It wasn't about that. They didn't put hands on each other. And also, different times as well. Late 80s, early 90s, early 2000s. People are different. You know what I'm saying? Like, in regards to, you don't manage everybody the same way. Clough punched Keane in the face. This is well known. You under-hit a back pass. He spoke about it in his book. And they're still cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your research. People spoke about it in his book. You know what I'm saying? Clough punched man in the face and said, don't under-hit back pass to the goalkeeper. Like, you couldn't do that now. Roy Keane can take that, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't do
what I'm
that,
saying?
No.
Listen, bro. So man could out here and just lie, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man could just be out here lying. Keane weren't scared of none of these brothers. I'm telling you this for free, innit? Like,
Oh,
trust me, Keane weren't scared of nothing. There's a difference between being scared of someone and respecting someone.
Yes.
You know, like that.
Yes.
There's a difference. There's a lot of people I respect, but I ain't afraid of. Do you know what I mean? But I say, you know what? I respect your thing, so.
Yeah,
You get me?
it's a respect thing. Like
That's just
what
all
is.
it was. Roy
I'm
Keane
saying
was
if you-
scared of these guys,
No.
blood.
And they had the same goal as well. And they know they could help each other get to that goal. Sir Alex Ferguson
Exactly.
knows Keane could help him reach his goals. And Keane knows Sir Alex Ferguson could help him reach his goal. So that's where disagreements come because they'll have different ideas of how to get to that goal. Same way fans have difference of opinion, so the players and managers. But it's about getting there. It is. I do agree with this, like in regards to, but again, this is our own fault because we should have dealt with this in the summer, and now it's got all messy, and now all the laundry on Front Street, man. You know what I'm saying? All out here, man. The relationship could have just been broken up quiet, but no, he got to put stuff on Twitter, she on the Instagram, etc., etc. You know them couples who are just messy, rather than just break up and not let anybody know. But they
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
let the whole social media world know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he hit me. Oh, our house is dirty. He don't look after the kids. Blah. All this nonsense, man.
It's
You don't have
mad,
to
innit?
do that. Yeah, man.
Facts.
Could have just been quiet. Just broke up
Facts.
quietly.
Facts, 100%. And Penny Chase, this is the thing, yeah. You see this comment, this is funny, yeah. Even though man wouldn't take it literally, I know what you mean though. And I'm the same as a manager. I'm like, bro, I would rather have a player, yeah, that's immensely talented, yeah, but's got a few character flaws that I have to work with, rather than a player, yeah, that is an amazing human being up on that, but he's not good, blood. Do you know what I mean? And I've had to deal with that in football, bro. Like I've said it,
Oh,
there's
people
players,
who are very nice
bruv,
people. but
listen, do you know the amount of players where I'm like, bro, he's always at training on time. He's always the one starting the banter in the group chat. Like, bro, like he's just not good, bruv. You know the ones, like I've had that, like in several things where I'm like, bro, if this little Moroccan youth, yeah, had your fucking application, this brother would probably be a pro and he wouldn't even be here. That's how good he is. However, he's late all the time. Do you know what I mean? He's always the last to respond in the group chat to say he's gonna come. But guess what? When he comes, he's gonna win the game for us. When you come, you're not even gonna play because you're not good. You know them ones there. And this is just what it is, bro. I'd rather a brother that's got character flaws, yeah, that I can work with, yeah, than a guy that ain't good, bro. Like, I'd rather have 100 Sanchos than have 2 McTominays, bro. I only need one. I only need one in the team. I don't need more than one McTominay. You know them, man. I don't need more than one. And that's just what it is. And that's the difference, bro. Like, a lot of these guys are flawed characters, yeah, but these are the guys that win you stuff.
Yeah, no,
These are the guys that win you stuff, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The guys that win you the games often are flawed characters, bro. The most talented footballers always are. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's favorite player.
It's about managing. You know what I'm saying? And that.
Like, bro, it's literally CR7's probably the only, and even he's a flawed character. People going like, this guy's perfect. He's not perfect, bro. He's Marmite, bro. Loads of people suck him off, yeah. But bro, like I can imagine being the same team as him, yeah, can be infuriating because everything's got to be about him all the time.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
that's
like
okay.
that.
But that comes back to what you were saying initially.
But
That's okay when
he
you're
is a
winning and you're
flawed
winning us
character,
games.
but he's a flawed character, but he's a flawed character that can win you games.
Games.
So you put up with it.
Yes,
You know them
which you
ones
do,
there, like
because-
Messi's got his thing where, do you know what I mean? People think that Messi's on the spectrum. I think he definitely is on the spectrum, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's got that thing where you don't really talk too much. It's all like, you get me, but then he could win a game for you.
Yeah, and you will put up
Same with
with that 'cause-
Neymar. Neymar's got the party thing, like, you know, Neymar's gonna, but he can win a game for you.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? Paul Gascoigne, alcoholic and that. Do you know what I mean? Headbutts the misses and that, but he could win a game for you.
But even that's crazy. But even to come back to the Saturday league, so this guy is crash. You are nuts.
Nah, but you know, but you know what I mean, bro.
It's the way you just added that piece of
Nah, but
information
bro,
there,
I'm
it
just
was
saying.
normal. But even that Saturday league, Sunday league is like that. Even to bring it down to the more people's regular level. Because I think most of the chat have probably played Saturday league, Sunday league,
Sure.
Power League, 5-a-side, 7-a-side. You put up with that player who's an absolute idiot because he can win you the game. We've all
Bro,
been there.
Balotelli as well, blood. It's
We've all
true.
been
He was
there.
another one, Balotelli. Absolute liability. Man set his house on fire with a firework, but it could win you a game.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's true. You put up
like,
with it. You do
honestly,
it.
bro,
You do it,
in
yeah.
football, the majority of the talented players, yeah, are flawed characters. Most of them are. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why when you watch The Last Dance here and you see how they spoke about Dennis Rodman, they said, you know what, who cares, blood, if he's out with strippers and that. You
That's
know
what
I mean?
Jadon
Because
said
we know,
about him.
yeah,
He can help us
said
win,
leave
get
him
him in.
alone. Yeah, he said
he
leave
can
him
help us win
alone. When
before
man
he
wants to
moved to
do
the
his
Bulls.
thing, let him do his thing, bro. Just make sure that we're getting the best Dennis Rodman, bro.
Yeah, 'cause he
My
knows he
job
can
as a
help us win.
manager would be, yo, how do I get the best Jadon Sancho? How do I get the best Sancho? Because we know what the best Sancho looks like. Man can say, oh yeah, Bundesliga tax. He was doing it in the Champions League against Barcelona. That wasn't Bundesliga tax, bruv. And he was younger. Do you know what I mean? And less experienced, bro. So it's not about Bundesliga tax. It's like, how do I get the best Jadon Sancho? If I'm a manager, yeah, and I can't get the Champions League Dortmund Sancho, then I'm the one failing, blood.
Yeah. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you have talent as a manager, and for whatever reason, you cannot get this player to perform, whether it's individual, whether it's a system, teammates, or combination of both. And that's okay. Like, it's going to happen. There's talented players we signed before under Sir Alex, and it didn't work for whatever reason. Same way with Pep. You know what I'm saying? At City. Same way with Arsene Wenger when he was at Arsenal. Same way with Klopp at Liverpool. Not every player talented player you are going to sign is going to hit, and he could go elsewhere.
But bro,
and then be the guy.
Yeah, but bro, but it's very seldom the player's fault. Like I always say, yeah, there's no such thing as bad students, just bad teachers, bro. That's it. There's no such thing as bad students, bro, because everyone learns differently.
Yeah,
so there's no.
Sometimes students and players just do not want to apply themselves, though.
No, but there's always a way, blood. It's whether if you don't have the patience to deal with someone, that's you, blood. But someone else will get that out of them. Someone else will. Someone elsewhere. I've never met a person in my life, yeah, and I've coached different people. I've met loads of different people around the way. I've never met a single person, yeah, in my life that I couldn't get through to, bro. They're just people that I ain't got the patience for. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Like, if I think you've got enough ability, yeah, I will get it. I will get the ability out of you. But if I don't think you're worth the effort, I just won't make it.
And that's where it probably stems from, is he don't think he's worth the effort.
But there you go. And that's crazy to me. Do you know what I mean? Because man, if you would rather have someone like a Hannibal that runs around instead of getting the best out of a player of his quality, then all it shows me is like, what is your talent ID? It's the same as the Pogba situation. You know when people are like, oh, unlocking. It's not about unlocking players, bro. It's like you need to look at players, yeah, and understand. You need to understand that, yo, like, at your best, what can you give me? At your best, like, I look at McTominay, I'm like, at your best, you're still not good enough.
Nope.
Do you know what I'm saying? At your best, you're still not good enough. So allow it. Man saying Pep just admitted he failed Calvin Phillips.
Pep protected him, which I respect.
Yeah, but bro, maybe he didn't.
He did.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What's the actual context? But the thing is, we all know Calvin Phillips isn't good enough for where Manchester City are trying to do.
But Calvin Phillips can still do a job at Man City.
Yeah, he can do it.
One,
a squad job.
And two,
absolutely.
Like,
squad
why buy a player? Because Pep bought him. Why buy a player if you ain't going to give him the same opportunity you're going to give everyone else?
Yeah.
Because then you fail the player.
I think they just made a mistake with that signing. That's all that is. Same way with Arsenal with Kai Havertz. Same way with, even though he played very well against Palace, us with Mason Mount. Managers make mistakes in terms of buying players. And that's what it looks at.
100%. Like, look, João Felix, bro. That man is saying he's a spoiled brat and all these things. Bro, you hear these stories all the time. You know, like that. We heard the same thing about... Bro, we heard the same thing about Martial. He sulks. He does this.
Yeah, that's
don't
all
want to do that. All this nonsense. And all of a sudden, this manager loves him. You know, like that. So at the end of the day, bro, like, it just depends on the person, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's different, bro. And at the end of the day, yeah, a skill in life as a human being is knowing how to speak to people.
That is true. You
know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
That is true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
For real, I get exactly what you're saying, fam.
But that's what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying, bro. Nah, it's crazy, blood. What bunch of weirdos? We got some weirdos in the chat, you know.
This guy, you know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Man saying, oh, Rants just wants to be YouTube famous. Blood, man ain't YouTube famous, blood. Man, when I'm in Sainsbury's, man know who I am, blood. I don't go Sainsbury's on YouTube. You know them ones there, so I don't know what this bear is talking about.
Again,
he's a weird brer. He's like, oh, no one. He's like, Rants never praises the team. He just wants to be YouTube fit, bruv. What?
People doing too much.
Bruv,
critique what you're saying.
Bruv, nobody knows who you are, bruv. And it doesn't matter how many capitals you use, yeah. Man are still not going to know who you are, innit? So worry about your own life. Don't worry about mine.
Just
You know,
but
like
again,
that.
That's people again doing too much. Just critique what you're saying
Bro.
from a footballing sense.
Bro, this is
Disagree,
crazy.
critique what you're saying from a
Man
footballing
said,
sense.
yeah, bro, man's really on my channel, you know, because I didn't invite them. You really came here to tell me that I'm toxic whilst you're putting money in my pocket. It doesn't make no sense. The best thing you can do to get rid of me is ignore me, bruv.
Yeah.
And I still won't be going anywhere. You know, like that. But it's just one of them things.
Nah, you're a fan.
It don't even make no sense.
He a
Bruv,
fan,
you see,
man.
but there's no logic in this world.
Yeah. There is no logic in this world. You're a fan.
Bro, man said, oh, he's so toxic. But you're here, though. Using
you're a
your 4G or your 3G or wherever you are, or using your dial-up internet to tune in.
You're a fan.
And I've blocked him and he's still here. I know you're still watching.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
like
fan.
that. I know you ain't locked it off. Man's are typing furiously. Do you know what I'm saying? I got my own name on the kit. I ain't got Neymar on the kit still. I posted it on Instagram.
He's
You know what I'm
just a
saying?
fan. He's just a fan, man. That's what it is.
But that's what they are, bro. Do you know what I'm
You're
saying?
fine.
At the end of the day, like, I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing, bro. I tell people how life is. Do you know what I mean? Just because man don't do the PG thing, yeah, say things nicely, bro. Life ain't nice. So why am I saying things
facts.
nicely, bro? Life ain't nice, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? That's what your mum's there for, blood. I'm not your mum, blood. I don't need to say things nicely to you to make you feel good. I'm not your mum, bruv. You know, like that. This is what it is. I'm not your gal either, blood. So I don't need to say nothing nicely to you.
Hey, facts. Hey, my mum don't sugarcoat nothing either. She told me exactly how it is.
Bro.
Saying.
Brother, no, this is how it is,
exactly
bro. Man, tell it exactly how it is, bro. Because at the end of the day, yeah, life ain't nice, bro. I've been in positions where I've had to hire people, fire people. I've picked teams. I've done all these different things, bro. Do you know what I mean? I've fired people, blood. Do you know what I mean? If you never fired someone in your life, yeah, and told them they ain't getting no more money, bro, and they need to find another way to make money to feed their family, then, bro, you can't chat to me, bro.
Yeah, I'd struggle to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, life
I would
ain't
definitely
nice,
struggle
bro.
to do that, man. I would definitely, especially if I like the person as well. Like if I genuinely like.
Nah,
was cool
bro.
with the person.
You know what? For me, I don't know, blood. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you
easier.
wired different. I know.
Nah, but you know what it
can't.
is? It's easy. It's harder for me.
Go on.
It's harder for me to fire someone if I don't like them, because I find it hard to be nice to people I don't like.
Okay,
You know them ones
got
there.
you. Yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so
I
like,
get you.
bro, like, if I don't like you and I have to get rid of you, I can sit down and logically explain to you, yeah, why I'm getting rid of you.
Oh, you gonna
But if
dissect
I
it.
don't like you, yeah, I'll just be like, bro, it's over. You know, like that. Don't care how you feel about it. Do you know what I mean? I don't like you, bruv. Like you know them. It's not even about why you're getting sacked. It's like, bro, I don't want to give you any more money because I don't like you. It could be all the other reasons, but because I don't like you, yeah, it's like I just don't like you, bruv. You know what I mean? So for me, it's harder for me to be nice about the situation. You know, like that. It's harder. Do you know what I mean? But bruv, it's the same. It's like breaking up with a girl, blood. If you're breaking up with her because you found someone else and she's a nice girl and she's done nothing wrong, it's a lot harder to break up with her. But at the same time, you can kind of say, you know what? You can just put it on yourself and say, you know what? You know what I'm saying? You know, the man them always say the same things. I don't deserve you and that you're too good for me and that. Whatever.
You deserve
Do you know what
someone
I'm
better.
saying? That's it. Do you understand what I'm saying? But when you know, yeah, that she's a donut and you just want to be free of her, yeah, there's no nice way of doing it. You ain't gonna sit down to a girl that's disrespected, man, talk about, oh, you know what, you're too good for me, you know. No.
Nah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
You know what there's no nice way to tell you I don't like you, blood.
I don't
Do you
like
know
you
what I'm
no more.
saying? It's
You're a
like, I don't
horrible
like
human
you
being.
no more. That's
You're a
it.
horrible human being.
But this is what I'm saying. You're horrible. You know, like that. I say, bro, the next brother that ends up with you, blood. Do you know what I mean? Good luck to them, because he's going to think he found something decent, fam.
Yeah. Hey, been there. You know what I'm saying? There's a girl just popped into my head. You talking about?
You see what I'm trying to say? And this is what it is, bro. Like, bruv, when it's a nice girl, at least you can do it nicely and try and... Nah, if I don't like you, I'm just trying to done this thing. I don't care how you feel, bro. And that makes me more dangerous. You know what I mean? So when I'm trying to fire someone I don't like, it's worse, bro. Because man could end up getting a court case because it gets personal for me. Because I'm like, I don't like you.
Yeah, it can get...
Do you know what I mean? When you're getting rid of someone you don't know, someone that you like, it's business. And you can keep it business. You can keep it professional. I can't keep it professional if I don't like you. And that's just what it is. So it's one of them ones where, bro, listen, I'd rather I like someone and I'm getting rid of them because then I can show them the numbers. I can say, you know what? These were your targets. You didn't hit them. Like, you know what I mean? It's affecting the business. Like, man can't, like, it's
You
not
can't carry on
realistic.
like this.
Do you know what I mean? If you were me, you wouldn't keep yourself. You wouldn't keep yourself on. You know, like that. Whereas if I don't like you, it's just, bro, you're a dickhead. I don't want to give you no more money, bro. Leave. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's what life is, bro. Like life is not about being nice, bro. It's about being decisive, innit? So man them can think about
especially
what the
in
nice
business
way-
as well. Especially
Bro,
in business.
But there you go. But bro, in anything, even in football's business. It's a results business.
Yeah,
If you're a
you gotta be
manager,
decisive.
if you're a manager that's not getting the best out of your players, yeah, and you're not winning games, you can't possibly expect to keep your job. You
Yeah, that's
can't
facts.
expect it.
We know.
Do
And
you know what I'm
fans will
saying?
call for the head of the manager, and rightfully so. And there'll be doubts and there'll be critique. And
But this is my
things of that
problem.
nature.
So
Yeah.
if you're not getting the best out of your most talented players, yeah, you have to understand that your most talented players are your best chance of
getting
achieving
results.
things. They are. And if too many of them are underperforming, you are gonna go.
Yeah, you're gonna get sacked. You're gonna live by your decisions, die by your decisions, 100%.
And that's exactly what it is. You know, like that. So that's what people need to understand as a manager. And this is why I say you work with the players. The players don't work for you. Because if your best player's down your down tools, you will get sacked. They will not get sacked.
We've seen it happen so many times. But
Too many times, bro. Chelsea were what, 17th blood when Jose ended up getting sacked. Them man had Hazard, all them, man.
Yeah, 60. Did they not win the league the year before?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I know they won the league. It's either the year before or the year
Or
after.
the year after,
Year
with
after, yeah, they won the
Conte or
league.
something like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah,
either
yeah.
way,
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Either way, it shows you, yeah. It shows you that, bro. Like, you have to work with the players. Because once you lose the players, there's nothing you can do, blood. And that's why I say man management will always be the most important part of football, blood. Will always be the most important
It's very
part,
tough
bro.
as well. But hey, that's why you get paid the
It
big
is
money.
tough, but that's what you got paid the big bucks for. You know, like that. Hey, big up everyone inside. Smash up the like button. We still haven't hit 500, blood. And what, we got
Bump
nearly
up the
1.2
likes,
in
yo.
here.
What
Get
is
it
this
up,
conversion
man.
rate? Bump
I'm
up the
saying
likes.
we're heading over to Flawless's channel, bro. What you got coming up, bro?
Yeah, people, Man Them United podcast. So I'll be more discussing Manchester United, but actually just answers a solo dolo one. So I'll be answering questions from the chat, people. So get your Manchester United questions in as well. Of course, if you're not a Man United fan and you want to hop over, that's cool. And then tonight at midnight, the Manchester United Arsenal show. Me, my boy TJ Warren, talking all things Manchester United. He got bad to say on Arsenal in regards to the North London derby, the Arteta criticism, Havertz, the whole nine. And there's a lot going on at Arsenal. So yeah, make sure you lock in. Big up for having me as always, Rants, man. Appreciate it.
Come on, people. Yo, listen, you lot, make sure you smash up the like button.
Bump
Do you
up
know
the
what I'm
likes,
saying?
man.
And we're going to be back with Northside, I think. Is that 6 or 7?
I think I was
even know-
with him on League on his channel. I think he said 6. He did say he
Yeah,
was
6
gonna be live with
o'clock
you, I
then.
think.
Guys, just look out for the schedule. You get me? We always schedule the things on here and look out for the Instagram as well, people. But we're definitely back, boy. That Arsenal show is going to be interesting. So big up.
yeah. Northside